Beautiful Leos, and welcome to your next 48 hours for January 2023. Please keep in mind that time is fluid, and Leo, this is your channel, so any reading on this channel can resonate to you, but please take what messages are yours and leave the rest behind. Do not force a reading to fit. If it's not yours this time around, it just may not be yours this time around. So let's get started and into it here, Leo. We're going to do a bit of a freestyle reading. We're going to get you an angel that is supporting you at this time, as well as some other oracle and tarot. So you have study and learning. All right, Leo, it is a very favorable time to pick up a book, learn something new. Thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. All right, Leo. So definitely sitting in high learning process here. Some of you are interested in learning something new. It could really be anything. You could want to learn how to read tarot. You could learn how to read astrology. You could learn how to do anything. Math, algebra, medical learning, whatever the case may be. It's a very favorable time to pick up a book, to watch a useful, informative video. You know, you can find a lot of things here on YouTube, but it's just very high time for learning. Some of you may feel like you are in a very strong learning process right now in your soul growth. Let's see what other cards are supporting it. Wow. Moon in Capricorn, card number 22, accomplishment. Scale mountains to gain a sense of achievement. All right, Leo. So Spirit really wants you to put your mind to it. And with this Capricorn energy coming in, they also want you to put your action to it. So some of you are definitely learning something. Some of you are interested in learning something, maybe even getting certified and or licensed in something. This is a very favorable time to take action towards it. With this moon in Capricorn, it will definitely bring you a wonderful accomplishment. Let's see what supporting tea leaves we have here for you, Leo. You have the sunrise. Yes, you do. Beautiful. This card says new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. So if there's something that you really want to learn, you really want to do, with this sunrise energy supporting that angel, Spirit is really saying, go for it, do it. It's going to be the fresh start you feel like you need, you know? Sometimes we just need a little bit of a new vitality to get us feeling better about life. Supporting this moon in Capricorn, you have the Tank Yard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. Some of you may be graduating something or getting certified and or licensed. Some of you are thinking about doing it. Definitely go for it with the Tank Yard on the moon in Capricorn. Spirit is giving me the sure sign that this is going to be something that is very much enjoyed by you. It's not going to feel like school. It's not going to feel like work. It's not going to feel like you're learning something you're not interested in learning. It's something that is really going to make you feel like you're becoming more knowledgeable in something that you want to be more knowledgeable in. Some of you may be interested in learning some numerology, things along those lines. Let's get one more tea leaf for the heart of your reading with the ink pot, problems to be resolved. All right, Leo. So supporting this reading is the ink pot, which means that there's a problem to be resolved around all of this. So let's see what the issue is first and foremost, and then we'll see what the supportive energies are all about. Why is the ink pot here? What are the issues to be resolved around this? Why is the ink pot here for Leo? Why is the ink pot here? Some of you may want to learn calligraphy. There's like that pen, that feather pen, an ink pot. All right, so the ink pot is here because of the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Wands. Ah, okay, I see. And the Knight of Wands. So the problem to be resolved is to have a lot more confidence in what you want to go for. Whatever creative ideas, whatever new ventures, and whatever fresh start, there it is, the new vitality right in the heart of this with that Ace of Wands here. So the problem to be resolved is confidence. That you can do it, that you can have it, that you can learn it, and that you can make something of yourself from it. So you have the thought, you have the idea, you have received the download, but the problem connected to all of this is the initiative action towards going for it. So we do have the answer. Thank you. And you have all wands here. So the issue is having more of the desire to go for it, more of the desire to put yourself in the forefront of receiving what you want. Because I feel like for some of you, there is something that you really want to learn. There's something you really want to do. But the other part of yourself is saying, yeah, but you're probably not going to be able to learn that. Or school was really hard for you. So who knows if you'll be able to do this, that, and the other. Or, you know, usually when I get home, it's my relaxing time. It's not my study time. Well, things need to change. If you want your life to change, if you want things to change for you, if you want to make something from yourself from this, you gotta have the consistency. You have to have that confidence and that burning desire to come out of this issue, come out of this problem of feeling like you can't, because you can. So, you know, with you getting the Eight of Wands to the Ace of Wands to the Knight of Wands, it is very favorable energy that the passion is available for you. You just have to find that energy within. So let's see the sunrise here on study and learning. Some of you could definitely be receiving an aha moment from a book. And, you know, you could be receiving some sort of downloads from information you receive from learning a book that helps you solve your quote unquote problem towards going for it, or being confident in knowing that you can learn it. Because you really can learn anything, but do you feel like you can is the question. So let's see on this sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start is supported by the Page of Cups, Five of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm receiving this energy once more. And once again, now you have two aces here. Oh, sorry, Leo, didn't mean to do that. Okay, I definitely feel like for some of you, this could be in the same wheelhouse of somebody around you that also does. Some of you may feel, well, if I do decide to take up this learning course, learn how to do this, learn how to do that, go for that license, go for that certification. Well, I know Sally from whatever town that I used to be friends with also does it, and I'm not trying to have people talking about me. Or I'm not trying to have this or trying to do that. If every single hobby or every single new idea was meant for one person, that would just not make collective sense. So some of you need to move out of the energy of fear that you're doing something that somebody around you has also done or is doing. Because, you know, either you're supported by the people or you're not. And I feel like for some of you, there's really something new you want to take on. But there is a bit of a fear in the fact of that somebody else may also be interested in this. You know, like, you know what I'm feeling? Some of you could have like conversations with family and friends about like, you know, like I'm making something up right now, okay? I really want to start a clothing brand. And you have Joe, who's like, oh, well, I've been talking about starting a clothing brand for the past 2 years. Now, all of a sudden, you want to start one? Well, Joe, you were just talking. You weren't doing. And even if they were doing, like, who cares? There can't be more than one clothing brand out there. There can't be more than one astrologer out there. There's room for infinite abundance, you know? But a lot of people's belief systems feel like, well, if I have this and they have so much, then look at, they have so much. That's why I have nothing. No, it's actually infinitely could be shared over the collective if your belief system believes it can be. So some of you, there's definitely something really creative, really amazing, and you got a lot of creative energy for January too. So I'm not surprised this is coming through. And Spirit is saying, we don't care who's been talking about it. We don't care who's done it before. It is your time to now do it. So I feel like that could be extremely relatable to a lot of different things. Please clarify the tank yard here where Spirit is indicating accomplishment, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. So whatever this is, it's going to be a lot better than you expected it to be. I also feel like for some of you as well with this sunrise to the Page of Cups, Five of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles, there could be a little bit of naysay where people doubt you. Not necessarily they're doubting you because it's also an idea they've had. Could just be regular general doubt. Don't let them energies get to you. I'll always continuously say that throughout these readings. Let's see, tank yard energy, please. We have the Six of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. This could be something you could do out of your home. And the Fool. Nice. All right. So, new money-making ideas are coming. They're downloaded. They're here. You're thinking about them. You want to go towards them. It's a great time to do it. It really is. It's a very favorable moment right now because you're feeling the energy and, you know, Mars is finally going forwards. It gives everybody that oomph back. Mars is our planet of action. So, like, this is the best time to get it together and say, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to pick up that book. I'm going to watch those videos. I'm going to go sign up for that. Whatever the case may be. A lot of you, it's definitely something that will take up some of your home life or some of the things or time you have at home. But it looks like it could bring you some major abundance. But Spirit is really trying to let you know that the problem around all of your ideas or all of the things that you are trying to learn or all of the things that you are trying to make money from or thinking about making money from all start from you believing in yourself. And for a lot of you, there is an extremely strong lackadaisious energy of confidence and also stepping out of your comfort zone. With the energy of Capricorn, it doesn't necessarily have to be it's fully out of your comfort zone, but it could require a bit more discipline out of you. And, you know, everybody wants to be their own boss. Everybody wants to have their own business. Everybody wants to work for that multi-million-dollar company. But do you have the consistent, I guess you could say, discipline to can work for it and do it? You know, like, for example, you are somebody who's trying to learn how to, I'm trying to think of something super random. Trying to learn how to, maybe you're trying to learn how to fix cars, right? And you figure out how to learn it, you start yourself a business, and then boom, you have 100 clients. Are you ready for that? Do you feel like you'll be like, oh my gosh, I can't handle doing 100 right now? Like, no, I didn't think this was going to happen. Like, the major question here is, are you ready to put the work in? Are you ready for things to take off? Are you ready to dedicate a lot of your hours of your time to this? Because if it's a no, then that's why energetically there are problems to be solved connected to these ideas, connected to what you are trying to learn. And that's why the ink pot is supporting the reading, because there is an issue around going for it, initiating it, and having the discipline to keep it up. So ask yourself these questions. Well, if I start that mechanic business, if I start fixing cars, do I have time to fix everyone's car? Give yourself that structure. Give yourself that routine. Give yourself that readiness. Because that happened to me. When I started my main channel, I had no idea what was going to happen. And then I put that I was open for private readings. A couple of the readings took off, and I didn't think I don't even know what I was thinking, actually. And then all of a sudden I have like 20 emails of people wanting to book privately with me. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Do I have time for 20 people? So I feel like these are questions you need to ask yourself, and also energy that you need to be aware of. Are you ready for things to take off? Are you ready for this abundance? Because it looks like work will need to be put into it. Discipline, waking up early, staying up a little bit later, sacrificing TV time, sacrificing scrolling through the internet. Also with studying and learning to the sunrise here, I'm getting a random message. Leo, I would definitely take more of your time and energy in going through the media that you consume. Are you consuming negative media constantly? Are you following things on social media that you know are not really bringing you up, taking you down? I did that a couple months ago. I did a whole social media cleanse. I unfollowed all news outlets. I don't even watch the news, so yeah. But I just had them, and I guess I had followed them. Do a little social media cleanse, because that could also be something that you don't even realize is subconsciously holding you back. So I would definitely advise a social media cleanse. Like creators that sit there. Oh, I have a story about this too. And I got this reading to be a bit shorter, but of course I still got to talk. Whatever. I got to do what I got to do. Do a social media cleanse. Some of you are not realizing that some of the things that you are absorbing from the internet, from the TV, from the news, are actually subconsciously holding you back into believing in yourself. That could happen. And I also want to say something too. And I'll say it after I get the ending oracle, because I'm not going to forget this. So let's see what your ending oracle here is, Leo. The only major arcana you have in this whole spread is the Fool, which is Aries, indicating taking the jump, taking the risk to believe in yourself, right? Initiating that move, actually going for it. And you have this Capricorn energy. So some of you could have that in your chart or around you, but let's see what your ally is around this time here, Leo. Your power position from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. All right, Leo, your ally is the Horse King. Assistance and control. Some of you have connection to a horse. Doesn't have to be. It's just the energy. 42 reduces down to the number 6. We also have the energy of 22 here. Could be seeing some 2s. Could be born on the 6th or the 2nd. The Horse King as your ending oracle. Maybe he'll stay up. Maybe he won't. I'm trying to prop it up nicely, but I also didn't bring over an easel. Oh, wait, I had one. The Horse King. Card number 42. The Horse King always comes to lend you the power to go the distance. forging ahead whatever the weather. You will most certainly reach your perfect destination with this noble ally. He lets you know that that some person or circumstance brought through synchronicity will certainly appear to help you with your endeavors. You aren't meant to go to this part of the journey alone. This is also an important time to delegate authority to others so that they may assist you. Currently, you're magnetic to powerful people who are in a position to help make your dreams come true. The Horse King asks you to remain open to those who are sent to aid you. You could be assured that you will be lifted up and will ride high in victory. Yes, and you have studying and learning here. So a lot of the times it comes as a teacher, a therapist, an assistant, a reader, really whomever, and there could be somebody that really assists you in taking this jump, resolving these issues within. It could even be this reading. But that's what we have, the Horse King coming through here for you, Leo. Now, I do have something to say that I'm also going to make a full-on video about this. And I'm probably going to make videos about this once a month because I just cannot stand it. And, it's in a way of because of what I believe in. If you get approached by anyone in life that are telling you that something is blocking you, or you know what I'm talking about, they somewhat are identified sometimes as gypsies, as psychics, as whatever you want to call them. Now, this actually happened to my best friend last week. And I asked her if I could say the story. She said I could. So she was working and somebody went up to her bar and they said to her that she made the wrong choice and she's heading down the wrong destination now, or something along those lines. A really big change is coming. Yada, yada, yada. You have to talk to me like you made the wrong choice. Gave her business card. And then my friend automatically writes to me right away, oh my gosh, this lady. And then this woman decides to now go on the other side of the bar and talk to someone else. So my friend decides to eavesdrop. And this woman said the same exact thing that she said to my friend to another person. These people are purposely feeding off of your fear. Now, when I say they're feeding off of your fear, do these people ever come up to you with something good? They're always saying, oh, you did something wrong. Something's blocking you, right? That's always what they go for. Stay away from these people. Do not believe what these people say, because you could feed off of fear or you could feed off of positivity. I'm on the more positive aspect of things. So that's why I really get a bit obviously I would say grounded, but it really just bothers me sometimes because not everybody is, some people could be a bit gullible or naive, or something really is going wrong for them. And this person said that to them at the perfect time. These people are feeding off of your fear to make money. I don't even know if there's people like this on social media. I don't know, maybe readers or tarot, or even just regular people, or people who consider themselves as shamans or these things like that. If they are not continuously speaking positive and helping you redirect the negative, then they are specifically feeding off of your fear for more either money, acknowledgement, recognition, views, whatever the case may be. So if anybody is approaching you, Leo, because I'm saying this right now because maybe they all have these times when they specifically do it, New Year's. Obviously, new things are going to come. full moons, new moons. Obviously, there's change in the air. They know what to do. They know how to feed off of your fear. If this person is not positively impacting you, they are feeding off of your fear for money, for recognition, for growth. It is not honest work. Do not go home and be like, oh my gosh, my whole life is blocked because that lady came up to me and said it. So I just felt the need to say that because I don't know if anybody's gotten approached by some of these people recently. My friend has. So I'm just saying it as like just as a knowledgeable way of understanding. Because, you know, I've fallen victim of it years and years and years ago. You know, if anybody, and also like another thing that I came to a realization too, like, I'm going to give you my full menu, my menu of what I service, right? If anybody gives you like, okay, you get a reading from somebody and then they see in the reading and they're like, well, you know, there's something really blocking you here. You could pay me $3,000 and I will get it unblocked for you. BS. Do not believe it. Stop believing these people. Please. Please. I fell victim to it once. It wasn't grands and grands and grands of dollars, but it was definitely a good lump sum of money that I was like, great. There it goes. But it was over with at that point. But I just really feel the need to let that out, to tell that to some of you or all of you or everybody who's listening to this. I'm going to make videos on this constantly because I just, you know, people are feed off of your fear. And it works. A lot of the times, unfortunately. But if I can do anything and if I can continuously get this word out and help the collective to show them that your mind and your belief system can be powerful than these random ass people that come up to you, then I'm gonna do it. I'll preach it till I can't talk no more. Because it did not feel right for me to hear that story and to also feel the need of knowing that they're just feeding off of fear. And instead of making people's days better, they're making people's days worse. And that's collectively bringing people down without anybody realizing it. I'm big on raising the vibration of the collective. Like, I know what I'm here to do. I get it. So it's just in correlation to whatever details are connected to it. So please, Leo, if anybody comes up to you and says to you anything that seems like this is weird, this is off, this and that, and granted, you know, Leo, they could be mediums. They could see spirits. They could even know things. But if they're feeding off of your fear, it's a no. Because you could be intuitive. You could be connected. But there's the white light. And just as life works, there's always a balance out of the more dark. So understand that. So thank you, Leo, for hearing me out. Sorry, I just had to get that out because I don't know if like it's a high time right now and these people are just out here, or if one of you have recently came across or will come across, if this is helping you out for the moment or for down the line. I'm just glad I got it out. So that's what I have here for you, Leos. This is your next 48. I love you all so, so very much, and I'll speak to you all very, very soon. Have a wonderful day wherever you are at in the world. Bye now.